Hi and welcome to this video. I go by the pen name Alaska Walters. I am the author of 4 fiction books and I am a coach in writing and magazine creation. I have a lot to go over in this video, so I got a little microphone in hopes that you'll be able to hear me better, because I feel like a lot of the time now the only option in time that I have to film is super early in the morning or at night when the kids are sleeping, and I pretty much have to whisper when I do that. So I bought this cheap little microphone in hopes that it would help, and I tested it out and it does work, so that's amazing. So basically where I'm at right now, I've been in like an editing wormhole. So my beta readers have gone over Breaking Ties, and if you haven't been keeping up, that is book 2 in the Unbreakable series. So book 1 is out. It is a young adult fantasy series, and book 2 is currently in the editing phase. So basically I've had beta readers go over it, but while they were going over it, I was going over my first release, Two Minds, which is a romantic thriller, and I'm having it turned into an audiobook in October. So I just wanted to go over the file and make sure it was in good enough condition, and lucky I did, because it was in a horrible condition. So the first half of the book was just written really badly, and I rewrote it not too long ago, so I'm really shocked that this has happened. But it's like it didn't save the last version I did or something. And then the end of the book, which I got to last night / this morning, was just so emotionally draining, because it's just really heavy on mental health and just some really heavy topics. And if you didn't know, when I wrote this book, I was going through some really dark things in my life. So while it's kind of metaphorical, the book did tie in with a lot of the stuff that I was going through at the time. And so it was kind of just like going over that phase of my life again, which was kind of rough. But I made it through, so I finally just finished going over it, and I had a beta reader go over it too, because I just needed someone else's feedback, and I just felt like I was too close to the story and it was taking me a lot longer than I thought it would. So I had someone go over it, and she gave some really helpful tips as well. And so today I just finished going over her comments and changing things. So right now I'm putting the document into Grammarly and fixing it up that way. And then I'm going to give it to the audiobook reader, because I feel like if she's just reading it out, the grammar stuff isn't going to matter that much. I have to go over Breaking Ties. So in this vlog, you'll see a bit of me going through Grammarly for Two Minds, and then you'll see me going over beta comments in Breaking Ties. I think I showed in my last video going over some beta comments. I'll be continuing that in this video and hopefully finishing it in this video, but this video is already 6 minutes long, so I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do of that in this video, or it's going to be like super long. I'll see how I go, and then once that's all off, I'm going to start with the magazine creation book, everything to do with starting a magazine. So that won't be in this vlog though, that I'll probably talk about that in a future one. And then the day after tomorrow, I'm doing a revised Bookbrush video with Kathleen from Bookbrush, so that will probably be my next video, either before or after this one. And then I want to do an updated video on how to create a magazine in Canva and upload it to MagCloud, because I've had a question about that. It's changed a bit on MagCloud, so I just want to do an updated one and clarify that. But yeah, that is the intro to this video, and yeah, so we'll see how we go. So this is probably the only time I'm going to get to film the ending of this video, but it is August 2nd and I have just come back from filming the second Bookbrush walkthrough video and it went really well. I love Bookbrush and highly recommend it for my magazine people and authors as well. So last night I finished going over Two Minds and sent it away to Findaway Voices to be recorded into an audiobook, which I'm so excited about. I'm still listening to the ending of the book, but it's pretty much too late to make any changes now. I did make a few final changes yesterday, and then I went through and applied all my beta reader comments on Breaking Ties, and it's off to the editor in 3 days, which is crazy. So I'm gonna listen to that as well on my phone and just see if I can pick anything else up. I did put Two Minds through Grammarly and I'm gonna do that to Breaking Ties today as well before I listen to it, and then that's off to the editor. So I've kind of at a point where I'm just so drained and exhausted from doing both those things so quickly, and I'm just wanting to take a break and watch a bunch of movies and TV shows. So if you can think of any, put them down below. I'm also in the mood for like doing lots of research. I want to buy some books on writing and listen to some podcasts and things like that. So if you want to recommend anything like that as well to me, that would be great. Might go over Masterclass again and Sarah Cannon's Heart Breathings course, which I'll leave the link for that down below as well, because I am an affiliate there and I love the course. I highly recommend it to everyone. It's amazing. And yeah, so I started watching Pirates of the Caribbean. I remember watching like bits and pieces or maybe random movies of it in the wrong sequence, I don't know, but I want to rewatch that. I might want to watch Stranger Things. I watched the first season and then stopped watching, but since it's based in like the 70s, and next I'll be working on Natural Born Killers, which is also based in the 70s, so I want to kind of fill my mind with like 70s clothes and things they did back then and how they talked and stuff like that to make it as accurate as possible. And I don't know if I mentioned this, but Two Minds is set to be finished production on the 28th of October, and Breaking Ties is set to come out in October as well. I set the pre-order date for the 31st of October just to be safe, but it'll be finished with the editor by like mid-August, and depending on how long the formatter takes, it should be done by like early October, so it might come out earlier, which would be great. So that'll probably come out first, and then the audiobook of Two Minds. Yeah, next on my list of things to do is I have to do a bunch of like stuff that I've just been putting aside, because I just put like YouTube and book advertising and stuff on the back burner just to get books done and just focus on writing. So I need to step up my marketing game. I want to make a bunch of TikToks. I want to do some research. Like I said, I need to make a book trailer for Unbreakable and Breaking Ties, because I never did one for Unbreakable, and now Breaking Ties is coming out, and I only have ones out for my two other books. I need to do that. I want to just do a bunch of like marketing stuff. I need to put out a newsletter for my magazine and for my books. I need to set up the pre-order links on my website and announce it everywhere for Breaking Ties. Yeah, there's just a lot of stuff to catch up on, and I think I'll do that stuff, and then I'll start on my magazine book, because that has been put off for like 2 years now and I really want to get that out. My magazine followers deserve something, because I've just been putting out heaps of books and not really magazine content, even though that is like the most watched and consumed part of my channel. So I need to do that, and then I'm going to rewrite Killers Amongst Us, make it more relevant, try and bulk it up a bit and make it bigger, like I did with Two Minds, and re-release that. And then while that's out, I'm going to start on Natural Born Killers, and I have started writing that. I think I'm like 3 chapters in or something, and then I can finally work on my K-drama book, which I'm so excited about. But yeah, I'm expecting, since Breaking Ties is coming out this year in October. I'm hoping Killers Amongst Us can also re-release this year. The Natural Born Killers will come out next year. Yeah, but I want to get Two Minds re-edited, but right now I've got to pay for the editing of Breaking Ties, the formatting for Breaking Ties, and the audio book narration for Two Minds. So those things are first up, and then I'll probably get Two Minds and Killers Amongst Us re-edited. Person who's editing Breaking Ties. So yeah, there's a lot happening with me at the moment, and I don't know if, like, because all these things are coming out one after another, I don't know if I should release them like rapidly or kind of space them out a bit. Let me know what you think, because if I release them rapidly and then people, like, I have a feeling some things will get lost because, like, say Breaking Ties won't have enough time for people to buy it and like realize that it's out before Two Minds comes out and then Killers Amongst Us comes out. Also, if I rapid release all these things, people might get used to that, and then I might be a bit slower next year and like only get to put out 2 books. So I don't know, but I feel like my pace in putting out books is going to get faster, because previously I was putting out like a book a year, but I was also taking a massive break between books, and now I've been like, while one's being beta read, I'm working on another one. While one's being edited, I'm working on the next one. So like things are coming out a lot faster. My writing is getting a lot faster. I'm writing 7 days a week, whereas before I'd write like once a week. So all those things combined, like, I think I'm going to be able to start putting books out faster and more rapidly. So we'll see how we go, and hopefully I don't get burnt out along the way. But yeah, as for YouTube, this video will come out first, and then Bookbrush video will come out in a few days, and then I'm going to do there was another video I was going to put out, but now I can't remember what it is. But either way, a video will come out after that, so keep your eyes peeled. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next